Hey, YouTube friends. I am going to be going in depth with a project that my wife and I are involved with, and she's behind the camera. And so I'm going to be asking her some questions off the camera because she doesn't want to be in the shot today. Anyway, so that's fine. Um, as you guys know, if you guys are fans of the channel, um, we have been struggling and striving and preparing and focusing on getting property. This is a multiple pronged attack of getting out of debt, saving money, trying to figure out how to earn money on the property, how, looking for property. There's so many different layers, logistical and financial and everything. So, one of the things that we are looking into is a community. It started online, but we're trying to establish local groups of people that are wanting to support each other in very much a New Testament church kind of way. And so the group is called World Mission Church. I've talked about it before, and Annie wants to be on camera. Say hi, Annie. No? Anyway, so the group is called World Mission Church, and I don't know why they use the name church because it's not a church. It's more of a support network for Christians and people who are like-minded, who want to support each other, learn from each other, locally and distance through the internet. And so we are rolling out different practical programs and systems that will help us support the community, help the community support us. One of them is I've talked about is an alternative to insurance. That's not available at the moment, but that will be extremely powerful to save money and to equip people to feel empowered in their finances. And if something ever happens, they know that they personally have money set aside for whatever happens. And when it's not being used, it's accruing interest, which is far better than making monthly payments every month. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about it's a program designed to support us, to give us income so that we can become independent of a job, be independent of having to put our social security number down on forms, be independent of traditional banks, be independent of the time clock. One of the reasons why modern Christians or anybody who with a heart for charity has struggles against it because they don't have time and they don't have money. If they have time, it's one or the other or both. And so we're trying to free people's time up and allow them to be independent from a job, or at least give them extra money so that they can be a minister in their community. So I'm going to be talking about Community Support Network. It's a program that has been set up by the World Mission Church as a method of supporting each other and helping each other with finances. So I'm going to go over a little bit, and then I'm going to share with you some examples of the potential of how it works. And if I had slides, the whole deal, it would make a little bit more sense. But so I mentioned that it's free from tax forms, bank accounts, basically reporting of any kind, because it's when you're trying to exit Babylon, you don't want to tell Babylon about what you're doing. Just as a little hint, in case anybody was wondering about that, i.e. the government. Let's see here. So it's really simple. Some of this I'm not going to read because it's just too simple. I don't need to read it. You go onto the site. I'll put a link on below. Go onto the site. Registration is free, and you can check out the instructional videos and how it works. You have 3 days to check it out. You'll get a sponsor. You can contact your sponsor within the 3 days and meet up with them, which would be, it wouldn't be me, even if you sign up underneath of me, because of the way it spills over, because I already have sort of my my family tree sort of started. Anybody that comes under me gets spilled over to them, which is awesome. So it's not about any one person getting all the referrals and the money. It spills out into the community, which is perfect. So you have 3 days, and if you decide that you want to try, it's $25 to give a donation to your sponsor. You're giving a donation only to help them out. It's a way of supporting them in their ministry because they are helping their community locally and internationally as well. So you're giving them $25, and that qualifies you to be a sponsor, and you can get $25 donations. And I'll just explain the rest of it based upon my own experience because I put in $25. Within a week.
Yeah, it's only been a week.
Yeah, within a week, I already have my $25 back and $50 profit. The $50, I already donated 2 levels up to my sponsor's sponsor so that the money can continue to be distributed as it comes into me. I distribute it as it comes in somewhere else. It gets distributed to me. And so the $25 that I have left in PayPal is being invested in gold. And it's like a, what's it called? Cryptocurrency backed gold, or cryptocurrency backed by gold. Anyways, you can buy it like $5 at a time. The whole idea is to engage in multiple layers of effort so that in a year or 2 years you can actually be independent, anonymous, independent. Taxman doesn't know what's going on because it's none of their business. You can live in the community and share. You can minister. It's a really good system. So I'll just give you a little breakdown about the different levels. You can go up to 10 levels. If anybody is familiar with pay structures, it is a force spillover 3x10 matrix, I believe is the official name of it. And what that means is I can sign up 3 people and that's it. And then those 3 people can sign up 3 people each. But it goes down 10 levels. And as I get people, my people are already filled up, so it spills downward to them. And that helps out my entire team. And as they fill in their leg, so I'm helping them, they're helping me. It's actually brilliant. Like, I've never heard of it working this well before. Let's see here. No, added all that. So every level. So the first level is $25. The second level to upgrade is $50. The third level is $100. But the amount you're giving up is far less than the amount you're getting. So every time you give a donation, it's like a third of what you actually brought in for that level. So I don't know how, but everybody has an increase, and everybody gives most of it away, or part of it away. And anyway, it works. So level 1, I'm going to go over the potential. In a perfect scenario, what would be the potential for earning money? The very first potential is $75. So that's a $50 profit. That's from 3 people. Level 2 is 9 people, because those 3 got 3 at $50. That's $450. The third level is 27 people by $100 each. That's $2,700. The fourth level is, okay, look at this. It goes from $2,700 to $20,000 jump for one level. Level 5 is the last level where everything is predictable, because after level 5, then you can change the settings, and instead of just 3 people and 10 layers deep, you can have another leg with 3 people, another leg with 3 people, so it becomes less predictable. But level 5, you go from $20,000 to $120,000 for that level. And I'm not saying that your entire structure is going to be perfect. There are going to be people who don't do anything. and so that'll affect the numbers in an absolutely perfect world. The point is, this system is not designed to be your retirement fund. It's designed to give you resources to invest in long-term investments like gold, cryptocurrency, foreign markets with, developing a trust where you can have your money building interest long-term for a retirement fund. This is just a way of stopping the bleeding from debt, from, whatever expenses you have, so that you can move on with your life and actually do something that will give you long-term results and allow you to help other people to do it, and we can support each other as a community and stop being slaves to society with our debt and our taxes and our time. And that's it. So, camerawoman Stacy, do you have any questions about what I just went over? Was it clear, or do you have some questions?
Myself?
Yeah, you. Whatever. Just ask me a question.
Well, my question was going to be, what if, like, the people under you, they're like, you know what? Not really into it, even though I thought I was going to be. Yeah, and so they, like, drop off. And how you had said that you just, or not you, but how you had said you only get the 3.
Right.
What if you lose 2 people?
That's fine. So what actually happens is there is a period, and I think it's still being negotiated because this is an extremely young program. If you get somebody on your team that has 0 activity and they're basically just trying to coast on everyone else's effort,
right,
they'll be kicked out of the system after, I don't know, a month or 2 months. I don't know what it will be. And then that empty slot will just automatically get filled by the next person you bring in or the next person that gets brought in into the system. So it'll get filled automatically one way or the other.
Okay. That was my question.
Ideally, you don't want to bring anybody in unless they are committed to bringing in 3 people.
Right.
But if they become inactive, they will get kicked out and replaced with somebody who is active.
Yeah, because the whole point of the program is so everyone's benefiting.
Yeah, and it all needs to be active. Everybody needs to have an interest in helping each other. The reason why this is Christian-based and why it's modeled after the New Testament church is because everybody involved needs to have a spirit of giving. Like, you literally get when you give. It's amazing. This is so kingdom oriented. I don't even know how this is how it works here on earth, because it doesn't make any sense.
And you've already gotten 3, right?
Oh yeah, I'm already level 2.
Yeah, that's what was confusing, that it happened so quick. Like,
yeah, it happened quick, and now I'm engaged in this process, plus I'm engaged in phase 2, which is the investing in the crypto gold stuff. So with both of those things working, then I don't know how long, hopefully not very long, I can start on phase 3. And the idea is by the time we get property, I won't need to go to Alaska or Montana or Oregon for contracts.
Well, you're already in Oregon.
I won't need to leave my beautiful wife on our homestead to do contracts.
Exactly.
That's the idea. So, any other questions?
No. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions for you to ask me. No.
Okay.
No. I could have written down questions, but I tried covering it all on the initial get-go.
Well.
Oh, so this will be a sponsor to videos. I already have the commercial made up. So if we have videos from now on, the commercial and the information for the community support network will be a channel sponsor, and then also the gold will also be a sponsor. So if you see sponsorship to the channel, that's what's going on, and we will give updates on our progress and our team's progress. And that's it. I'm pretty sure this video is way too long, so we're just going to end it.
All right. See you.
All right. See you
God
later.
bless.
Bye.